What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at a bit of a, I would say a cheaper beast, but most definitely not cheap. But we are looking at someone of a lower rating right now, and as you can see, the team is pretty up there now. We've spent a bit of points, we've got our team ready, we've got loads of the reviews coming up soon. So Richarlison is the next one. He's already played quite a few games, and as you can see, he's absolutely smashed it for me already. All of the review is kind of done with Aguero as well, and then we're going to do an extra one as well, just to kind of top things off. But he has been phenomenal for me, so that'll be the overall. Looking at him as a standpoint then, we've got a 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. We've got right-footed, high work rates at 5'11". Player traits, we've got flair. Attributes, we've got relatively good pace. 83, I think, is not bad, seeing as though they really downgraded the pace this year, and I think that's what we know with a lot of cards. So for me, I think this card comes in very nicely. Finishing wise, we've got a decent finishing for an 81, 82 finishing, 82 shot power, and as well on the attack and positioning. Agility balance is a little bit lower. Composure 81. I think I would say he's a starter, but I'm pretty sure when I looked at him, he is going for a good chunk of coins, to be honest. He's going for nearly 40k, I think, on the market right now. If we just quickly take a look at the transfer market for him, I think 40k is a lot to put into a card like that, because he will go down at some point. Yes, I don't feel like he'll go down anytime soon just yet. He's actually going for more. What? So he is going for just over 45k. So for me, I think as a starting striker, I probably wouldn't go for him unless I packed him, which in my lucky scenario, I did. His max price, which is 100k, wow, is unreal. He will probably go up a little bit more even then as well, just because of, obviously at the minute, everything's quite new. It's EA access, and when the game actually comes out, people will be buying left, right, and center. More coins will be chucked into the game. So he could go up, or he could take an absolute tumble down. He was quite hard to pack. He was probably, I think, 5,000 to 6,000 FIFA points in, and he was my best player for quite some time. We've got decent reactions, ball control, and dribbling off him. Again, for an 81, I'm trying to make sure that these players are used or reviewed in their terms of rating. I'm not going to compare him heavily to Aguero, because there is a difference in caliber right there. Even though the price is roughly the same, Aguero will have much better stats in different areas. We look at the shooting right there. We look at the dribbling. Physicality, yeah, again, Richarlison's got better. Pace, he's got better. But in the two main ones, in shooting and dribbling, he's fallen back a little bit. Obviously, you can go with a finisher, which I believe this year is actually, which I will try him on, because I do want to try and put a chem style on him, even though I'm not too sure. So finisher this year gets dribbling and shooting, which actually comes in great handy with these. It will give you, wow, 15 plus on that finishing. It will give you attacking, positioning, and shot power of 10 and 5. We get agility and balance, and then we get a nice 15 dribbling as well. So that takes that up to 98. Yeah, 98. Yes, I wrote that? No, 99. Yeah, 99. I don't know. Yeah, ignore me. Takes the dribbling up to 99. Doesn't get the composure up. Doesn't quite get the composure up on this one, but I think that for me is a very good chem style. Finisher would be my choice there. And now that actually finishing gets your finishing up, that's going to be the chem style that you're going to go with. Obviously, we saw a lot of sniper last year, because that was basically this, but did get a little bit of composure as well. It's going to be a very handy tool right there. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into some gameplay and see how Richarlison does. Oh, he's found Richarlison! Left foot! Boom! Aguero gets the, well, semi-assist. And then obviously Richarlison's put it in the back of the net for his first goal in the club. That's what you want to see from him. Great block from Tomori there. Great ball in from Aguero to Barnes. Can we see a little dink into the back post? And it's a goal from Traore at the back post. We're going to see that be a nice little trick right there. And I think we have managed to get our first rage quit, potentially. Yeah, first rage quit in FIFA 21 in our first match. You love to see it. Aguero into Richarlison. Going for the goal. Boom! There's his assist. Richarlison with another goal. You love to see it. Great passing, great shooting. Just overall lovely combined striker material right there. Richarlison, Aguero, Richarlison, Aguero! There we go. Again, Aguero on the score sheet. Richarlison getting an assist. You love to see it. Aguero finding him down the wing. We want to see Aguero through again. He's going in for it. Fake shot across goal and into Richarlison. He pays him back for the assist. It's 2 for 2 with both of them today. Richarlison to Aguero. Back to Richarlison. He's going to go for it. And it's a hat-trick Aguero with another Richarlison assist. And it looks like we're getting our second rage quit of today. If he is going, he may be making subs, but lovely performance regardless. 5-0 in 24 minutes. It's going to be a good year. Richarlison finds Aguero, who's got a burst of pace away from the defender. We're going to bring it back inside. Finds Richarlison, who gets it onto his left foot. He has been wonderful today. Richarlison, Aguero, both of them have been spectacular. And it just shows you that just because maybe Aguero's the higher rated, Richarlison's the lower rated, you don't necessarily get such a bad player, especially at the start, from an 81 rated striker as well. Oh, he finds him, Barnes. He's going to go across goal. Back to Richarlison, and we're just toying with him now. 8-0 in 33. The guy has got to give up sooner or later, because we are absolutely taking a dominant force right now. Go around the keeper. There's another lovely assist. Aguero with the 9th goal of this game already. Oh, Aguero with a lovely ball in. One more. Get the volley. Get the volley. Oh, Richarlison, left foot. So going into the overall then for Richarlison, or Richarlison, he's coming in 40k. We saw 45 literally, an hour ago. He's probably going to be around about the same price. Like I said, he could either keep going up, which I think, personally, I'm not a massive trader. And especially at the start of the game, I like to just play with cards. I don't really see the prices too much. And it really does. I've not seen cards like this before, and I know last year it happened with like Sissoko and a few of the other really meta players to start with, but for me, I kind of just buy points, I use whatever cards I get, and then I go forward with that. This card was actually a really nice starter. Brazilian, really good links, as you can see. James, Allen, both going to Everton is really nice, strong links. Allen being the really good link right there, and then Neymar being pretty much OP, really. You're not going to beat a Neymar in this game right this second, but I can imagine he is going for top dollars. So that for me is kind of a bit of a pipe dream at the minute, unless we get really lucky in a pack. But talking about Richarlison, he was phenomenal. He was really good, and he is very much a meta player. He's pretty quick. Like I said, with the finishing, I think Footbin Footbin have updated, so this is what Footbin now have. I think for me, that is the best chem style for him. Finisher takes him up to an 86 rated striker. Would I say go and buy him right now? No, I would go and stick with a little bit of a cheaper striker, a Wilson, a Haller if you really wanted to. You're going to go with cheap to start with. I wouldn't absolutely splash out on anybody just yet. I'd kind of go and invest in players. We've seen some of the 86s go for like 7 to 8k. As soon as a player of the month, as soon as some sort of SBC comes out, they're going to absolutely skyrocket. So if you can hold off on a very cheap team, go do your squad battles. Don't bother with rivals just yet. There is so much possibility of making some serious coins, and when we see the drop in these cards, when really the rewards come out, the points really get hammered, then you can go and buy someone like this, someone different. If you pack him, I'd definitely keep him for a little bit. He's not a bad player. Personally, for me, I'm going to use him a little bit more, as I really do enjoy playing with him. Like you saw, he scored so many goals in so few games. And obviously, he does have Aguero next to him, who was actually really good as well. I was very happy with the outcome from Richarlison. I personally gave him an 8.5. When I give him an 8.5, in comparison, like Aguero got that, it's to his rating as well. 8.5 for Aguero is in a top tier sort of striker level. Richarlison's 8.5 is because he's an 81 rated card. I would personally, like, before give him like a 7 or 8 because he's not quite up there. But I'm trying to kind of round it off that even the cheaper players, I'm going to give them high ratings for what they're actually good at for the rating they are. If he gets an 85 rated card, I'm not then thinking, oh, he needs to be above 8.5 because he's an 81, he got that. He's going to be based on what he is at that moment in time. For me, I think he's a quality striker. He's got the finishing, he's got the pace, dribbling's good enough. Obviously, then the physicals are quite nice. And apart from that, just a really good meta player. Price-wise, a little bit on the lower side. That's where really he downfalls for me. But obviously, that is going to be what happens at the start of the game. There is not many coins in the game yet, even though you kind of can see a few people with a nice little trading method there. There still isn't the mass amount of coins that we will get when absolutely everybody has got the game. But apart from that, make sure you like and subscribe the video. Make sure you subscribe as well, if I didn't say that. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.